Welcome back, y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
So,
This is
where are we going?
How the fuck am I supposed to know? All Father thinks that you know what you're doing. So do it.
so this cut off from the last part of the stream, but essentially what happened is Loki, the artist formerly known as Atreus, he climbed to the top of the wall, and then we got into a scuffle with Heimdall, and then Odin befriended us, and then we deciphered this inscription on this mask, and then he sent us here with Thor to get the other half of the mask. So that catches you up onto where we are now.
Weird. Well, it seems like we go through this rock. I was gonna get that.
With those arms. Let's see what Loki and that shiny Cupid.
That's pretty useful.
Oh, Ingrid! Nice move!
Slow going, eh?
You could maybe help.
Don't bother, get it. Where are we supposed to head now?
I'll check. Up there. It looks like there might be a ledge we could reach. If we...
Too slow.
Hey! You can't just grab people like that.
No, what else are they gonna throw you? The day's young.
You were on top!
Kid! There's things up there hitting us with wire. Use your bow already. You know, I took my blood payment from your father for what happened to my sons, but I haven't taken it from you.
What do you mean?
Later. Don't want to keep the all father. Speaking of which, the mask.
Right.
Thor really wants to fight this child. Let me guess, we go through this wall.
We need to head through those rocks. Hey, can you... Yeah, that.
Just imagine what it can do to bone.
You want to talk about blood payment? What about the giants you killed? They were my family. Thamor, Ronir, they were your people too.
The giants were blight on the 9 realms, and I reveled in every single one of their deaths.
Let's just change the subject. Last time Father and I were here, we beat every one of Surtur's trials. Think you could...
Don't play.
Malcolm! I wouldn't worry about this now.
Listen, Modi had some problems, but he was my son. And the only reason you aren't mush right now is because of that broken piece of wood.
Look! Clearly neither of us can do this mission alone. And I want to impress the Allfather just as much as you do. You don't have to like me, but we're gonna have to trust each other. Just a little bit.
Trust. Good form overall, but not aggressive enough in my opinion.
You're more than welcome to step it up.
This is me trusting you.
Alka!
Hey, neat trick. Okay, so where's the mask saying to go? Somehow I don't think the mask is telling us to go here. Hey, kid, where's the mask pointing us?
This can't be the way.
Where to now?
The mask is, pulling this way. We'll have to find some way down.
Sure thing.
I wasn't playing you, by the way. The trials are fun. Don't you ever have fun? You're so different from your daughter. She seems...
Hey, come look at this.
Thor, what the... Ah! Wait, Surtur's shrine.
You didn't die over there, did you?
No, but I was thinking...
Well, that's your problem.
The trials are just past that cliff. Might be something you and Blue can do together.
First, we deal with them.
Come on, Thor. Just check him out. What have you got to lose?
Time. That's right. Just try it.
You getting tired?
Not in the slightest.
An ogre.
You worried?
Not in the slightest.
Don't bother.
The Allfather's waited hundreds of winters. He can wait a little more. It's fun.
Fine. Stay right here.
Yes, sir. That should keep him busy for a while. Hopefully.
Come on, give me a challenge.
Now to get to that shrine. Hey, Ingrid. Do you trust the Ace here? I mean, I know I can't trust them. I just need them to trust me. But that's only gonna happen if they think I trust them. Yeah. My father and I visited this place the last time we were in Muspelheim. Feels like forever ago. Here's the shrine. Oh, God! Ah! Can't you guys go fight Thor or something?
They're really just giving away that half silver at this point.
Hey, Gerboda?
You know, for someone who was trained as a warrior, you are tragically easy to startle.
I didn't. What are you doing here?
A girl can't visit a shrine of her own volition?
You're here for Sorcerer's marble.
Maybe.
You're out looking for more giant marbles? You know what this looks like, right?
Like the life story of one of our people? And also maybe a storage closet.
No. This looks an awful lot like Defying Destiny.
The question is, what are you doing here?
Rewriting my story.
Odin gave that to you?
It's not. Well, he did, but it's not. I'm not working with him. I would never tell him anything about Ironwood if that's what you're worried about. And I'm definitely not serving him.
Prophecy's words, not mine. I've got a marble to find. You're welcome to help if you want.
Fine. Are you sure you're up for breaking the rules like this? There aren't any prophecies of you collecting any marbles.
Our endings haven't been written, right? Come on. Shane. Oh, hello there. A sentient sword. Huh. Another marble. Surtur's. No soul in it, though.
So he's still out there somewhere. A while back, you talked about how the giants left. You ever think about them?
All the time. They're far from here. Far from Odin and Thor. But I wonder what lands they've gone to. What seas they've crossed. Why?
I want to find them. I'm gonna save my father, and then I'll find them. It's starting. Who is that?
Not Surtur, that's for sure. Look at all that frost.
Sinmara.
Don't think I've heard of her before. And here comes Surtur.
Wow. This must have been some fight.
Yeah, until it... wasn't?
They just stopped?
Oh, no. Look, it's because they fought together.
Looks like they even became friends. Good friends.
Are they?
Yeah, I think they are.
Oh, well that's... good for them.
But it looks like their, love caused them to combine into some kind of huge creature.
Ragnarok.
And then...
Ragnarok destroys Asgard.
Right. I saw that in Groa's shrine.
Well, that was... something. Oh, hey, remember the snake we put that soul in?
Can't really forget that.
I saw it. It's getting... bigger. Like, faster than normal bigger.
Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen.
Huh. I'm gonna hang back here. Don't want your, friend to see a giant he missed.
Of course. Just be careful. Please.
You too, Loki.
Hey, Ingrid. Think Thor died from...
You thought you could defeat the god of thunder?
Oh. course.
I admit, that was fun. There were mountains of corpses by the time I finished. Cut down like lava ran red. Through.
Great. You want to help down here?
Wouldn't think you'd need my help if you beat all those trials. Or did you just watch your father do it? Hey, what's taking so long? You wouldn't believe the scores of these things I just killed. It was glorious. I think you're right. Thrud wouldn't. She'd be faring better than you, at least.
You could have done that at any time.
You seem to be handling yourself well enough. I was trusting you. So, where to?
Let me check. Looks like we need to head through that gate. Thor?
I think that impressive. Real god stuff.
You are a god.
You're damn right.
And so am I. It's here. This is the spot.
Well, where is it? In the lava?
I don't know. Go! Ah! Damn it!
Some advice? Sticking your hand in lava is never gonna feel good.
Wasn't thinking.
Good. It's better that way. All right, let's get out of here. Oh. Look, don't try to play me again. You're an okay kid. You're still a giant, and I'll revel in killing you too.
What did you do? Loki, the rift got brighter. Look, you did it.
Look, one of these phrases is complete now. We can read it all.
But you can't translate it.
Not yet.
See, I got a little theory. I think if we can find the rest of this, we can use it to look into that without, losing an eye or worse. Look at this. We make a good team. Don't we? Don't we? Make a good damn team.
Just like you and Baldur.
We both behave out there.
Thor was really great. I learned a lot from him.
You learned something from him. Really now. Okay. What did you teach the kid?
Nothing. What could I possibly teach him?
Exactly. I was wondering where that went. Actually, I had a pretty good idea. Change of heart.
I'm not really sure why I came to Asgard. But I realize now it wasn't to be a spy. I need you to know you can trust me. And if I'm gonna help you take this to the end, I need to be able to trust you.
And trust is earned. I get it. Take this. Figure out the rest of it. If you're staying, that is.
You're gonna tell me what you're really looking for in there.
Translate that, and I'll tell you everything. And on that, young man, you can trust me.
Isn't that a Greek instrument? I wonder if Tyr brought that back. You always this hard on Thor? Seems like you're mad at him or something.
Ooh, getting nosy. Getting personal. No, I get it. But it's nothing like that. It's... Well, to be honest, it's the only language he understands, and I'm serious. Go ahead and try being nice to him. See where that gets you. All right, come along, Hugin.
I used to find Mom's bear comforting. Not sure I'll ever think of it the same way now.
Hey, you're back. How was it? Did Father behave himself?
Yeah, I mean, better than I would have expected, I guess.
Is that the sword from Grandfather's study?
Oh yeah, her name's Ingrid.
Hi, Ingrid. Wow, Allfather must really trust you. Well, glad you survived your first day.
Hey, me too.
Tomorrow, we talk about Valkyries.
Definitely.
Did you think that I would be?
Well, it's pretty...
I'm not angry. I'm concerned. You know that's not what I want for her.
You don't want her to have a sword.
No, it's not about having a sword. It's about what you use it for. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. And I don't want that for her either, okay? You don't have to worry. She's a smart girl. Smarter than her father.
Well, when you're right, you're right. Come here.
Well, this has been a weird day. Exactly. Huh. Nicely equipped. What needs work? Huh. Nicely equipped. What needs work? Huh. Whatever, man.
Days get colder, the nights get longer. He doesn't know when to work or when to stop or setting the other day. How tragic for you. What was he doing? Sticking in the kitchen.
Long as we need to. That's what the Aesir would say.
The Aesir had somehow gotten into his head that
Someone was trying to...
Good morning, brother. No news, I'm afraid.
I have a plan.
Do you now?
The Nords. You found them once. Could you do so again?
I could try, but I don't see how that would
They
help.
are the fates of these labs, are they not? I would know what they know,
You may not find them cooperative.
as long as I find them. Where do we search?
Midgard. But if Atreus is in Asgard, there's no getting him back without an army. We should be raising one.
Yes, nothing like a catastrophic war to improve the situation. The boy seems quite capable. Perhaps if you simply give him some time.
You are not free of blame here. You encouraged his foolishness, his confusion. I do not seek war. But if Odin has stolen my son, do not doubt the lengths I will go to.
Your nature has always been clear, Kratos. But you, Freya. War is a first resort. That's not the Freya I knew. I hope the Norns can give you the counsel you need. Perhaps mine is no longer of use here.
Tyr, stop. This is no time to divide ourselves further. Come, sit, please.
You have been quiet.
Frankly, I'm surprised you, of all people, would seek out fate. But your instincts haven't let us down so far. Let's find the Norns.
offer him counsel. I only hoped to help the boy find his answers. And I failed. What's my role in all this now?
Tyr, you're at the center of this. You always have been. That's why Odin imprisoned you in the first place. He purified you.
I doubt that very much.
Does it hurt?
Oh, this? Only when I worry.
No one has ever united.
How would Atreus get to Asgard?
I'm sorry, but you'd have to ask Odin. He's got control of every path. I know how highly you esteem our expertise on such things, so I'm sure that's disappointing. He's just been one step ahead of us.
Purpose is the path that leads you to yourself.
So you would have me accept my fate, lead your armies into war, secure your vengeance.
If securing our justice is not your purpose, then find another. For your own sake.
Cool. Their deaths will be painless. Ish. That ought to hurt him. Anything for Freya? Kratos?
Hang on! I got something for you. Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have this back. Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
Madam Nithog?
Madam Nithog, where?
I suspect we may have consequences to look forward to.
I hope y'all saw that little mushroom man too, and it wasn't just me.
We are certain Atreus could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, these things will be difficult for a change.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Well, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Of course.
When you want to find the Norns, we'll return for the sled.
Come. Quiet. She is a friend. Now.
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
You don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy? Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The giants, they herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further. Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home. Not sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Seekron.
She speaks highly of that fight as well.
You know of that?
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen, as Seekron was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Seekron helping you recover yourself. She's so loyal, high, clever, tall.
Set that aside for now. Come.
Mimir, the way you still speak of Seekron, it doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from. The oarsmen. Ugh. A monument of conquerors.
Made some lovely warships, though.
I have a tiny bit of PTSD from last time I tried to open one of these, but we'll see how it goes.
The Alpha!
Incoming!
The Alpha!
I think we can beat this one. I fucked up on that last defense.
The Alpha!
Left side incoming!
The Alpha! Alpha! Steady your guard!
Nicely done.
Feel good about that. We got some Dust of Realms, some Dwarven Steel, some Honed Metal. What is that noise? I guess it's one of those there's like these lizards that you gotta sneak up on.
Only your wolves can help us find the Norns.
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Nords live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible. Like being inside your own mind.
No more for now. Focus.
Watch out!
Ski Alpha!
Suspect that's all of them.
These were cold. Infamous for.
Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment.
That was kind of you. The Coal Raiders have been a blight on this land. The way they've abused its creatures. Perhaps we should do something about them.
Perhaps.
Up to you, brother. If the Norns know the future, no doubt they'll expect us to show up a bit late.
That must be Tyr's helmet from his statue.
Win mines, not wars.
Tyr understood the greatest fight of them all was the battle for people's hearts and minds. Too bad Tyr has no interest in doing either these days. So the Norn's domain is like being inside your mind. Not so sure I like the sound of that.
Lemire, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right. They have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found.
Hold. The wolves are distracted.
Incoming fire!
Ski Alpha! Enemy behind you, Kratos! Enemy behind you!
Watch the fire!
Don't you
That is all of them. Was there more of Odin and the Norns?
No. That was the book. Or he wanted to forget what he saw.
They still whine.
Poor things. They can smell more danger.
The wolves fear that which can no longer hurt them.
The horrors of our past can be inextricable from the present. You have to understand that.
That's part of Tyr's statue.
Defend the peace.
I remember the Jotnar crafting these bracers for Tyr's statue. They chose only their most talented and accomplished to do the job.
You have a good memory, Freya. Like Tyr, the Jotnar also believe the best offensive strategy is a good defense. So, this is how they chose to honor it.
The giants were not wrong.
Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
To be honest, the details are hazy. Like waking up from a dream. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate, which only made me more determined to try.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated?
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you traveled back in time itself to win a battle once lost.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.
Too fast! Use your shield!
Look, there's some debris over there. I'm guessing from Tyr's close section.
Iron peace, not a golden war.
Tyr used to talk about how heavy the cost of war was compared to its bounties. He felt like it was his responsibility to avoid it.
Kind of still does, in fact. As I was saying, tales of time travel always strain credulity. I mean, a rumor about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
Hold that thought. I think it's about to get violent. More Draugr crawling out of the bloody ground. You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Can't do this without you, Kratos!
That guy's tough.
More Draugr crawling out of the bloody ground.
On your guard, Kratos!
What was that?
Brother! More Draugr falling out of the bloody ground. Shake it off, man! You've got this!
Oh, come on, man.
Brother, get up! Brother! More Draugr crawling out of the bloody ground. You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Kratos, we need you!
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that explosion's pretty brutal.
More Draugr crawling out of the bloody ground.
Kratos, are you okay? Kratos, we need you!
I guess I just can't tee off on him like that.
More Draugr crawling out of the bloody ground. You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Brother! Get up, brother! More Draugr crawling out of the bloody ground. Nasty hit! You alright, brother? You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Oh, this is a fine mess.
Alright, that might have to be a tomorrow boss.
Kratos, did you really kill your homeland's fates and use their powers to go back in time?
I did.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such... Nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience.
Quiet. was here long ago.
What did you find?
A list of provisions needed to prepare a meal.
A recipe? Who left that way out here?
Let's take a look at the ingredients. Perhaps the recipe will lead us to them. Looks like initials. Do they match the ones in that recipe book you found?
I imagine we might find one of those ingredients of it. Ah, I knew I recognized those initials. The Ballad of Yari and Somar.
I'm not familiar.
An old tale, but a good one nonetheless. The carving marks their passage through this realm. We could always try and find the others if you're curious.
Amir, what did you mean when you said Freyr was not exactly a guest of the Aesir?
I meant by the time they burned it, he'd been a prisoner for some time.
Another time. We must focus.
I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom? Magic? Ability to tolerate you for long periods of time?
I was going to say brutality.
That works. Kratos, a raider encampment.
Shall we take care of them, brother?
Fire from behind!
Behind you! Incoming! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Incoming fire!
Now maybe the wolves will cease their whining.
I really need to be using that a lot more. There we go. Well, that's useful.
Accursed wolves.
I grow tired of your lack of empathy for your own wolves.
It's Demos, isn't it, brother?
I should not have told you, Demos.
You see yourself in these wolves, in their fear.
Let us keep moving.
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost! Left side! Like old times.
Hmm?
Oh, we used to travel through this temple constantly. But quick, how do you do to Brock? Then off on another adventure.
You miss it?
Aye. Everything felt simpler then.
Agreed.
Let's make something then. Sure stinks like Midgard.
A realm travel room. This place has seen better days.
Haven't we all?
Kratos, do you remember when I brought you and Atreus in here for the first time? Seems like lifetimes ago.
I do. And it was because of your guidance we were able to fulfill Faye's last wish. And yours as well, Mimir. Why do you stare?
He's gonna be fine, you know.
I do not.
He's getting what he needs.
We go.
Brother, in my travels, I heard of a great battle in your homeland, at a place called the Gates of Fire.
The Hut Gates.
You were there?
No.
Is that regret in your voice?
I did regret not dying there for many years.
Thermopylae.
But no longer.
It isn't that I mind walking, of course.
There it is.
But if we use your sled, your wolves could follow the scent of the Norns and take us to them. Isn't that why we're out here? Isn't that the spear from Tyr's statue?
Wish for peace. Be ready for war.
Well, I think that's the last of it. Doubtful we'll find any more interesting bits.
I always admired the love Tyr inspired.
Where I come from, gods of war are not revered in such a way.
Not all gods of war are the same, brother.
No, they are not. Come here. Did you mean when you said Frey was not exactly a guest of the Aesir?
I meant by the time they burned him, he'd been a prisoner for some time.
Hold. I hear something large.
Kratos, are you okay?
Ah, Rosen! What now? Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Every time I die, I forget that I can buy one of those summoning stones.
I felt that one, brother.
I feel like I cheated.
Do you regret, Lemire?
Most likely. What are we talking about? In particular.
Giving up your body?
Do I regret exchanging my life for my freedom? That's a question I ask myself every day, my lady.
What about today?
Hey, glad to be out in the world. How else could I spend such quality time with you?
Okay, okay.
Guess I can't get into where this lightning bolt is.
Lemire, what did you mean when you said Frey was not exactly a guest of the Aesir?
I meant by the time they burned it, he'd been a prisoner for some time. Odin didn't mind locking Claire up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yield.
Wait. That building.
How strange. I've never seen that building before.
Aye. Very strange indeed. Let's take a closer look.
Right side!
Incoming!
That dude put me right out.
leader on the left!
Wait. The shield that's blocking the entrance. It looks exactly like the one from Tyr's statue.
It's another piece of Tyr's light that sent flying across the lake. Ended up lodged right into this building, apparently. All this has been hidden behind the ice until that shield smashed through it.
What's that?
Look, that's the way! Outcome!
Could be useful. Well done. Now we just need to open the gate.
What's this?
Well done. Rude.
It was not intentional.
Oh, sure. My arrows can't go through walls, I'm afraid. Together again. You won't believe it, Mimir. This crest belongs to Fjotalund.
Fjotalund, you say? Now that's where Sigrun was from.
The vault is locked.
We should find the keys.
That's the spirit, brother.
Man, we're piling up these side quests now.
I thought death had cured me of my appetite, but damn if I can't stop thinking about the smell of tear stew. Awakened a fair few culinary cravings, did. Black pudding, haggis and neeps, oh!
Porridge and honey.
What about you, brother? Any pre-Fimble winter foods you're aching for?
Olives.
The hell's an olive?
Fire behind you!
Leader, left flank!
Incoming fire!
Kratos, their chieftain.
Can't do this without you, Kratos.
Kratos, their chieftain.
What a waste.
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Alka!
Not fire, Kratos! It will pass. Come on, get up, brother!
I'm gonna have to play slightly better if I'm gonna beat this guy.
Kratos, their chieftain.
Alka!
I felt that one, brother.
Alka!
What is that? Bullshit.
Behind you, incoming!
Can't do this
Fucking
without you, Kratos.
aloof.
Kratos, their chieftain.
Alka!
think we did a little bit better that time.
The chieftain. Was he the one who captured the wolves before you freed them?
I do not know.
Regardless, they should draw some comfort from his death.
They're still scared.
Not of the raiders. Do not be afraid. You are safe.
That's nice.
Good. Good boys.
Girls.
Good girls.
Are we holding off looking for the Norns? I'm all for exploring the area, but to be clear, it's down there we'll find the Norns. What's that outpost?
I've expanded my inventory since we last spoke.
Good thing we didn't miss this.
And for the Valkyrie Queen? What'll it be? May it strike true. No need to thank me. Whatever you need, I'll create. I won't take that personally.
All right, let's see what this place is about.
Like the one in the treasury.
Aye, This place must have been part of Sigrun's kingdom. A first outpost preceding further expansion.
Seems it only rotates in the other direction.
Outcome! Good! That's the way!
Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves.
So this outpost is what's left of Fjordland. Sigrun spoke of growing up with these people before she joined the Valkyries.
Behind you!
Peter, left flank!
Outcome!
Bar, kill it! You all right?
Good! That's the way!
Ah, Sigrun. She casts riches and power aside to follow a higher calling with the Valkyrie.
You really put her on a pedestal.
That's what pedestals are for, aren't they? Raising up the virtuous.
If you say so. Seems I can't rotate through the wall.
Nope, this needs to be higher than that.
Kratos, I see something. Well done.
Perhaps those runes over there can shed some light. What? No, she never mentioned.
Kratos, I think I see a key. It could be to the vault in the treasury.
Now that looks like a key to a royal repository to me.
It is broken.
Not broken. It's just split in half. Perhaps we could find its partner.
What now? It avoids every attack!
Good, Ritz!
Well, that was the definition of pretty close.
Another crane. Mimir, what did those runes say?
Sigrun. She loved another. A king named Helgi. Seems they were madly in love. But her parents wouldn't let them marry.
Oh, come, Mimir. You really didn't think you were her first love, did you?
Aye. Suppose I did.
At your service. Nothing appeals to you?
Is that a frozen lightning bolt?
My fight with Thor ended there.
That's where you landed. No wonder there's bits of Tyr's statue all over the lake.
Mimir, what did you mean when you said Frey was not exactly a guest of the Aesir?
I meant by the time they burned it, he'd been a prisoner for some time. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame, as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
Why do you yawn?
Force of habit, I suppose, since I don't sleep anymore. Although, it's far more confounding that I'm the tired one. I've seen you stay awake for days at a time without so much as a drooping eyelid. Not even a nap.
Gods do not nap.
Oh, tell that to Thor.
I'm like partially brain dead right now. I spy a raven. How do I get over there? Oh.
Another sign from Fjortmund, Mimir.
Oh, this will be fun.
Ah, Moses! What now? What's your fight? Right flag! Behind you! Incoming!
All these bones.
This is a tomb.
Something you need to do before we find the Norns? Looks like there's a staircase on the other side.
swear I'm hitting that, right?
There must be another way around.
Watch yourself. The Alpha! Incoming! Back here!
Take it off, man! You've got
The Alpha! Come to it! Changing arrows! The Alpha! Come to it! That's it! Come to it! Beat that up,
Sad to see Seagram's homeland in such a terrible state.
You know, Mimir, if you want to explore the kingdom, you might not like everything you find.
Oh, she loved another before me. There are worse things to discover about someone you love.
Yes, there certainly are.
How did she get down there?
There it is. The other staircase.
Switching!
Stop that whisk, brother!
The the other half of the vault key.
Only guarded by
Now that
wisps?
we've made the key whole again, we should head back to the treasury. See what fortunes await inside. Maybe those runes can give us a bit of history about this place.
That can't be.
It is.
Oh, Mimir.
Well, that's nice. There's that. There's that. We're missing one. One. Two. Let's go see what our prize is.
King Helgi massacred her family just because he couldn't have her. Only her brother, Prince Dogger, survived to kill the Mad King.
Sigrun and her brother had issues over that.
Oh, all the time Sigrun and I spent with each other, she never mentioned anything about this.
Maybe liked the way you saw her.
I think we got a majority of the content in this area. Maybe not all of it.
Kratos, tell me of an adversary from your homeland. It will serve us well if I understand more of your battle tactics.
There was Medusa, queen of the Gorgons. Her gaze turned men to stone. A mirror would turn her own powers against her. Or you may remove her head, but that is the hard way.
Which did you choose?
The hard way.
Forget I asked. There's Fjortulun's treasury. We can enter the vault now.
Alright, let's see what our prize is.
Dead on the throne. Huh.
Kratos!
We get a boss fight. What the fuck is that?
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Stop that witch, brother!
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about that. But I almost killed him. We'll get him this time. I think,
Dead on the throne.
that's annoying.
It avoids every attack!
Oh no. Here sits Prince Dagger. I can't believe he's still here.
Prince Dagger? That the corpse of Sigrun's brother? How'd he end up like that, then? Freya? Why won't you answer me?
Are you certain you want to read this?
No, brother. You do it.
It seems Sigrun put a curse on her brother for killing the Mad King.
No. Truly?
She did not know the Mad King had murdered her family. What she did was too late. She had cursed her brother. That is why she joined the Valkyries. To atone.
You knew all about Sigrun's family, didn't you, Freya?
It's not my story to tell.
Funny. Learning all this only makes me love her more. She chose me despite my flaws, my regrets. Knowing she has some of her own makes me feel close to her.
I am glad to hear it.
I honestly have no idea what I got for that.
There, you once revived a giant's corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about. Could you call on that power again?
Maybe. Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go.
Alright, I'm gonna give this Draugr a few more tries, and then, if not, that'll have to be a tomorrow thing.
More Draugr crawling out of the bloody ground.
Switching!
You're on fire, Kratos!
Come on, Craig.
More Draugr crawling out of the bloody ground.
I'm just gonna have to play way better if I'm gonna beat this guy.
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass. Come on, Kratos. Off your back.
It's gonna have to be a tomorrow guy.
This is the right area, but we can't go further on the sled.
Quiet.
I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon enough.
Incoming fire!
Watch your left! Incoming right here!
Killer, you all right?
Enemies on the left! Watch your left!
Brother, get up, brother.
Well, I think we got to know when to call it, and it's feeling like that time. Diminished returns and such. Well, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I appreciate you spending this time with me, and yeah, I'll see you next time for God of War Ragnarok.